This is from the Petty Corner. I'm Penny Diana, and today I have the former middleweight champion here with me, John the Machine Davis. Welcome back to the Petty Corner.
Appreciate you having me back. I got some petty things to say, I'm sure.
I love it. Yeah, we have not seen you since Abu Dhabi. um, And yeah, I just kind of wanted to get your thoughts, kind of see where you're at today, get a little update on your life. Will we see the machine back in action anytime soon? All of those things. So, but yeah, how have you been? You grew a beard.
Yeah, that's not by choice. Everyone's talking about the beard controversy and power slap. I'm not growing it out so I can tie it up. I've had a beard since I was 14, so getting rid of it's more of a hassle than just letting it grow. But I will definitely, I always trim it up before competition, so I don't have to worry about any of the new rule set stuff where they have you putting hair ties on it and all that jazz. Like if you can't see where you're striking with the beard, then you have bigger problems than your opponent having a beard, in my personal opinion. But what do I know, right?
Yeah, you were only the champ. So what do you know?
Yeah, I only know, just a little bit. I'm in the past now. I'm old news.
Okay, so when you were competing against Isaiah in Abu Dhabi, it kind of looked like you hurt your shoulder or your hand, or your wrist. Do you want to elaborate on that and like how's it doing today?
Luckily it wasn't my shoulder. So, everyone, because I know that's been, gosh, worst 2 years of having to drag that shoulder issue out. Luckily shoulder had no issues. My shoulder's fine. It was my wrist. I severely sprained my wrist because of his head moving and my hand landing on like top of his head. There was also some people who were very close to that fight, closer than everybody else, I could say, that were like, "Yeah, we thought your hand was broke," because it sounded like two by fours smacking together. So, luckily it was just a severe sprain, and I'm back to doing everything I need to be doing right now.
Awesome. I'm glad it wasn't your shoulder because that like you said that was like a really hard time. But are you ready to come back? Like have you been training and everything since then?
I was supposed to have already been back, but unfortunately the other guy on the side of that contract fell out after a week. So, I should have been on stage in the past, but again, whoever that guy was that decided to dip out, sucks to be you. It really sucks to be me because you fucked me, bud.
Well, I mean, obviously you don't want to, it sounds like you don't want to name drop,
No, it
which you
was
don't have
Turpin. I
to.
don't care. I
But
already said it out loud. I was just, it is what it is. I don't, it's just me talking shit from my side. I don't, if there was other things that were legitimate as to why he couldn't make it, then so be it. But to my knowledge, the 1 week they call and ask me to move up and go against him. And then within a week's time of me signing everything, it's dead in the water and I'm not even on the card now. So that was awesome to go through.
okay, so when you come back, you said it was for you to move up to light heavyweight. Do you
Yes.
plan on coming back at middleweight?
Yes, that was a one-time offer. From my understanding, they were looking to make the most unexpected, exciting fight that they could, and that I think would have shocked everybody. Me just coming off of being champion, a comeback, moving up against a title contender in a different weight class. I feel like everyone would have been, both weight classes kind of would have been like, what the fuck? Why does, I deserve to go up against a title contender in the next weight class? Why does Turpin deserve to go, against me coming off of a title reign that I just had? So it was definitely exciting to talk about, but other than talk, it never came to fruition, unfortunately.
My personal opinion, though, is that people shouldn't have any questions about that because until you lost the belt, you were the longest standing champion. So there should be no questions about that.
I appreciate that, but unfortunately, the internet says otherwise.
Okay, I know you just mentioned him and stuff because I was going to ask you actually. You did. I thought I saw a comment somewhere like Dana White went live and you said, "Why is Turpin ducking me?" Is that a matchup that you still want to see in the future?
I don't know. It was just more so the fact, like, other than, like I said, it was on the table. I said yes. A week later, it's off the table. I don't know what happened. They didn't get, really have any detail of explanation. So I was just figured, hey, shoot my shot, and then the next thing you know, my comments popping up on the Mac Life page because they were recording Dana White's live, and everyone's like, "Hey man, what's that mean?" And I'm like, "Well, what do you think it means? Obviously, something was supposed to have happened, and it didn't."
Honestly, I think that would be a great matchup just because, you were the champion and he's like you guys are both really big names in the sport. So that would have been a crazy matchup, by the way. And light heavyweight, they have their own crazy things going on. There's so many contenders and what's going on with Wolverine, who's going to get the next title, this and that, and just throw John the Machine Davis in there.
Right?
I think that's pretty exciting.
Controversy is the name of the game. I'll be saying that until I'm out of here. That, like I said, I think that would have shaken everything up because on my side, at least, if I come away with a really good win, I'm going against someone who was supposed to have competed for a title twice, at least competed for it once. Um, and a guy who's ranked number 3 and possibly still in title contention up there. If I go out and have a great showing, then I'm right in line for a 205 title shot, as well as waiting to see about if I get to go back and try and get my 185 title back. But it just kind of, unfortunately, the cookie crumbled the way it did, and I got to deal with it.
Yes. Okay. But the 185 division is also extremely exciting right now. Since you've been the champion, now there's two other champions. We had Isaiah, the Puerto Rican pretty boy, Quinones, and now Brandon the Butcher Bordeaux. But then we also have the Chief and Darren climbing up the rank. So everyone's kind of questioning what's going on there. But what are your thoughts? Do you think that you should get the next title shot, or do you think that it should be Isaiah, or who has to face who? What do you think?
I think only because of everything that I've done so far, I deserve to be able to have, a title shot to try and get it back. Um, I I have to say this much. In the year layoff that I had, that wasn't due to injury, because that's the other thing that everyone gets confused with, and I understand, but I wasn't injured in that year layoff that I had after Power Slap 5. I asked to compete against multiple people, Brandon being one of them, and got told that they can't just make fights to make fights. So I sat out for a year. What other organization do you have champions asking to fight compared to the other way around, where you're normally trying to, pull teeth to get your champion to come out of their house? So I feel like I deserve to be able to go up there and try and get my title back. And if not, it has to be a title contending fight. I'm not looking to go out here and just like I understand the new guys coming in are hungry and there's new people in the rankings. But again, if things are supposed to make sense, then make this shit make sense to me.
I love it. So ideally, you would like Brandon next,
Absolutely.
or
I know he's got to heal up from whatever happened with his nose. I assume it was broken. And most people don't just squirt ketchup packets of blood out of the side of their nose without there being a problem. So, whenever he's healed up, I would definitely want that match. I mean, I don't think he would be opposed to it. For some reason, him and Isaiah believe that they're the only two in this division anymore. Where were you guys at the beginning of it is the real question that I have to ask back to that. But I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere, and I definitely believe that I should be able to go up there and compete for that title yet again.
I love it. You have so much exciting things that can happen for you right now, and both divisions are just crazy.
Yeah, I didn't expect any of the
I know what
205
you want to
stuff.
come back probably as soon as possible, but ideally, when do you think should be the next match for you? I know we don't really know when the next card's gonna happen, but yeah.
I'm just trying to stay ready. I've been back in I got a new membership at the gym out here because it's been so dang cold recently. Doing stuff in the garage not as easy as I normally have the capabilities. So I've been doing all that, and definitely trying to put on some size and gain strength in a couple of different areas, and then start getting my weight back down, so that way I'm ready whenever they call.
I love it. Well, I'm so excited for you. I just want to say thank you so much for being here and, giving us a little life update and your thoughts on everything because things have been shaken up. And like you said, you think people forgot about you and you're here to let people know that you're still around.
Yeah, absolutely. There's never going to be another first middleweight champion of the world. Unfortunately for everybody else, that single plaque is mine, and ain't nothing y'all can do about it.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for being here, John. I really appreciate your time and I look forward to seeing you back on the Power Slap stage.
Thank you very much. I appreciate y'all as always.
Of course. And then for those of you at home, be sure to like, follow, subscribe, all that good shit. Stay petty, bitches.